The day is outside, Tuesday AM, which means yesterday AM, Shadowhunters was on, which means it's the new Shadowhunters episode, and this is a recap. So sit down, strap your seatbelt in. I don't know if it's going to be a wild ride because I just started recording, but hopefully it's a wild ride. At the beginning of 2B, I thought we'd only get that, my name's Clary, and I'm a Shadowhunter, that first episode. Turns out it's in every episode of Season 2B, and I don't think I can handle it. So now, I just skipped that part. Because I know who Luke is. I know who Simon is. I appreciate them more than you ever will. I also can't handle her just saying, Magnus, a warlock from Brooklyn. Like, was it so hard to just say, hi, warlock of Brooklyn? Like, last episode, Clary ended climbing at the Sealy court when the Sealy queen was like, yo, you gotta kiss the person you want to kiss the most. Clary kissed Simon. They were like, nah, that's not correct. So then she was gonna kiss Jason. She was like, this means nothing. Obviously it means something if it's the kiss you most desire. That's why it's called the kiss you most desire. It's not just called the kiss that you want to kiss because he's blonde and he's beautiful. No, it's called the kiss you most desire because you desire it the most. Of course it means something. Poor Simon. My boy didn't deserve any of this. We begin the episode with Simon, who walks into a bar. He's 18, by the way. I've known this, but it just still hasn't hit me that he's fucking 18 years old, and all this shit has happened to him while he's 18 years old. I haven't been 18 for, like, a month, and nothing's happened to me. I still don't know what's gonna happen to me. Anyways, Clary calls him, right? And I see there's like 3 options. It says talk, mute, and reject. Okay, if I were Simon, I would have clicked mute. It ain't that hard. Just click mute. I do it all the time. I click mute all the time. Simon, when somebody walks into a bar and they sit next to you, they offer to buy you drinks. I understand why you say yes. Yeah, dude, hell yeah. Less money I gotta spend, you know what I mean? But when somebody offers to buy you something that you don't know what the fuck it is, and then you ask what it is, and they say, the hard stuff, that's when you walk away. The hard stuff? You know what the hard stuff is in the real world? Cocaine. Cocaine. Heroin. Simon, heroin. Walk away. It's not that hard. How the fuck did somebody say the hard stuff, and you're still sitting there? I would have been like, no. Listen, I want to go to college. I can't be getting myself hooked on the hard stuff. It's just pineapple juice. It's just pineapple juice. The hard stuff is just pineapple juice. Hey, listen, I can't eat a lot of pineapples because they make my mouth, like, hurt. But pineapple juice, I could chug that shit. I could chug that shit all night. Hell yeah, give me the hard stuff, aka some pineapple juice. Fuck yeah. It's like when you put milk, when you were a kid and you put milk in, like, some shot glasses, and you took a shot of the milk. That's what Simon's doing. He's 18. He's 18 years old. 18. So he immediately gets hooked on it, right? The pineapple juice. Pineapple juice is hard on your lungs, dude. Gets hooked on it, and then he's like, any more of this stuff? He's like fucking high and shit. And Quinn, who I don't trust people whose names are Quinn. Kidding. He goes, I know a place. Simon, listen. You're a nerd. You're smarter than this. You know in movies, when they say, I know a place, that doesn't end well. At all. It never does. So why, in your right mind, would you be like, oh, he knows a place? Yeah, man, it's probably like a supermarket or something that they sell this kind of stuff. Oh, it's a supermarket. It's a supermarket. Probably not the supermarket we're thinking of, but it's a supermarket. Sebastian, puts an iron on his hand. We understand why at the end of the episode, but, the guy's fucking weird. I don't like him. He's like the guy in school that you just, like, don't want to fuck it with because he always wears a black trench coat and he has, like, leather boots all the time. And he's always walking around, and when he runs like Naruto run, and it's just like, you're like, no, let's not bully him because I feel like he knows where I live and he could kill my parents, and I like my parents. I'd rather them not be dead because how else am I going to pay for college? Bitch. Listen, the next 80 minutes are going to be about me and Alec in this fucking scene. Alec in red silk sheets. I'd not only like to thank God, I'd like to thank Jesus and Maris for giving birth to this beautiful man that we call Alec Lightwood. And that back, covered with those runes, bitch, a sight that I never thought I wanted to see, but I did want to see it. I knew deep down in my heart, hey, I want to see Alec in red silk sheets with his back. And he's the little spoon. My boy is the little spoon. All my prayers. It's like Shadowhunters writers were like, alright, Kim wants this, this, and this. Let's give her this, this, and this. And let's show her that Alec is the little spoon. Confirmed. My boy is the softest. And he's the little spoon. Alec, plus red silk sheets, plus the light coming in from the fucking window equals math that I'm willing to fucking do. I'm gonna set it as my computer wallpaper. My computer wallpaper. That's how far I'm gonna go. This little tum-tum. This little tummy. I just want to pat it and say, you've been eating good. Have you been eating good? Have you been eating roast beef? Some lasagna? Maybe some steak? Lobster? Nachos? What have you been eating? Because you look so beautiful. And I just want you to be fed greatly. I want you to be eating well. I want you to be healthy and safe and full and you're already beautiful, so I can't say I want you to be beautiful if you're already beautiful. I want you to feel like you are beautiful, because you are beautiful, Alec. Oh shit, sorry. We're watching a show. Whoops. Okay, sorry. The Shadowhunters. It's pretty good. Anyways, my boy turns, right? He's like, why am I not getting my morning cuddles? What's going on here? Turns his hand. Let's talk about his hand now. Absolutely. 100% agree. I'm here for it. I've never before been here for it. I've always been here for it. How does somebody look so good when they first wake up? I look like a rat that just got caught in like a rat trap but like survived, so now like my tail is like half cut off. And then I went into the bathroom, and then there was gel on the floor, and I thought it was food, so I ate the gel, and turns out you can get high from gel, so when I ate the gel, I got high, and then I stuck my head in the gel, because, hey, that makes sense, you know what I mean? And then I left, and I got home to my rat family, and they were like, what the fuck happened to you? And I was like, gel. Gel happened to me, Sabrina. Get the fuck off my back. I hate this family. What were we talking about? Oh, Alec. Alec Lightwood is beautiful, and I love him with all my heart. He's my boy. He's my baby boy, and I will protect him for the rest of my fucking life. I love the sight of him in Magnus's bed. When he, like, sat up, that was so beautiful, so effortless. Like, how can you look so beautiful so effortlessly? Like, the shit that happened after it was cut off in the little sneak peek that we got of the Malik scene. Which was like Magnus asking Alec, hey dude, what you gonna do? Are you gonna tell them about Luke, or are you gonna keep your fucking mouth shut? And I'm glad he kept his fucking mouth shut. That's my boy. I love my boy. I love my boy. But if you fuck with my dad, I'll fuck you up, Alec. Thank you for keeping your mouth shut and knowing that was the good thing to do, to keep your mouth shut about Luke. Luke's already done, like, gotten a lot of shit happen to him. He doesn't need more shit to happen to him. He doesn't need to be in jail. He has to save other people. How do you expect him to save other people if he's in jail? So thank you, Alec, for keeping your mouth shut. and not putting my dad in jail. I need my dad. So, Magnus isn't listening, and I wouldn't be listening either if Alec was like, if I haven't done this, the clave, it's, like, against the clave, blah, blah, blah. I was like, Alec, shut the fuck up. But, if I were Magnus, I wouldn't be listening either. But he, comes back, and he goes to Alec, he's like, I'll be right by your side. And honestly, me too, Magnus, I'd be by your side through anything, to be honest. And it's sad to think like that. But I would die for him in a heartbeat. Actually, like, half of a heartbeat, I would jump in front of a bullet for Alec Lightwood. Anything to make sure that he's not in pain. Anyways, when Magnus puts his hand on, like, Alec's shoulder, again, which I mean, yes, thank you, they play, like, a puzzle game. Like, he puts his hand here, and then Alec's like, I don't don't know. It's like a puzzle. It's like a fucking puzzle. Like they're being serious, and then they're like, let's play a puzzle real quick, and they're just crossing their arms over each other. It's fucking weird. That's how I saw the scene. I'm sorry, I'm not a serious person. Jace and Izzy. Jace is like, I know what I felt in the Sealy court, and I know Clary felt it too. Izzy's like, oh, just shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear about this hetero shit. I didn't come to work for this. Sit down, Jace. God damn. No, whatever. And then Jace goes, I can't just erase my feelings. And honestly, why not? I do it all the time. It's not as hard as you think. Just sit down and think that you don't have a heart, and then your feelings are gone. It's not that hard. Jace, would you just man up for once? Get rid of your feelings? I can't feel anything anymore. That's how good at it I am. Sebastian's still at Alec's side. Wasn't Alec the one that was like, yo, I don't trust this guy. We can't just bring him in and send him on missions. And now he's Alec's right-hand man? What? What? How does that make any sense? Alec was legit the only person that was like, I don't trust this guy. Now Sebastian's at his side 24/7. Tell me that logic. Tell me how that makes sense. And first of all, I don't want Sebastian anywhere near Alec. Alec has a different voice as head of the Institute. I think I've talked about this before, but his voice is deeper now and more demanding as head of the Institute. And bitch, I'm here for it. I'm here for my boy running this damn institute like it should have been run 80,000 fucking years ago. Yes. Give them that voice that's like, yo, listen. I'm head of the Institute now. So what? I'm gay. That makes me better. It makes me better than every other head of the Institute. He was like, he left Luke out of it, and then Sebastian said, it is the right thing to do. And all Alec did was just look at him and be like, I didn't ask. And then he went straight back to talking. Sebastian just wanted to get his input in. He was like, it is a good decision. Try to help Alec out. And all Alec does is just stare at him and just like, show me where I asked. Like, and then he goes straight back to talking to Jason Izzy. Honestly, a me move. A me move. A move that I would do. Sebastian is a teacher's pet, always sucking up to Alec. Honestly, though, me too. I do the same thing. If I were in Sebastian's place, I'd be like, yes, I'll do anything for you. You want me to clean the bathrooms? Hell yeah. Where's the mop? Where's the mop? I need the mop. Where's the mop? I need to clean the bathrooms ASAP to make Alec happy. And if he's happy, then I'm happy. Climbing over. Clary crying. I've seen this scene before. All throughout season 1, when Simon kept getting friend-zoned. Climbing over. Clary crying because she got another one of her friends or family members killed. Too far? Season 1? Not far enough. Too soon? Maybe. Valentine literally birthed Jace. Ripped him from his mother's womb. It's called birthing. You didn't have to put it like that. That's like being extra. Ripped him from his mother's womb. If you were to rip a child from a mother's womb, how would he be dead? How is he not dead? Like, fucking word it. Why are you so extra, Valentine? Ripped you from your mother's womb. No, you just, it's a C-section. It's called a C-section. It's not as bad as you say it is, but you being extra, you gotta make everything sound deadly, and just say that you just perform a C-section. Hey, you're a surgeon. You went to school for that, right? Of course you went to school for that. You can't just cut people open without going to school. Simon and his goddamn bloody shirt. Why wouldn't you just burn it? Why didn't you just burn it? That's how you get rid of evidence, right? You can just burn a shirt. Shirts burn. So just burn it. Why would you just throw a bloody shirt into a dumpster on the top? Throw it on top of the dumpster and expect it not to be found. Simon, it's a bloody shirt that you just threw in a dumpster. If a cop is looking for you, they're gonna check dumpsters. And if they find a bloody shirt, they're not just gonna be like, oh, somebody must have got a nosebleed or something. It looks like a really bad nosebleed too. Probably dead. Luke is my father. And I'm glad to say that he is. Luke is just like, are you hungover? And Simon was just like, yeah, a little bit. Is plasma alcohol? He's 18. He's not even allowed to drink anything. Not even milk. He'd only drink water. Here in New York, I'm not even in New York. Here in New York, you can start drinking things other than water when you turn 21. Until then, you only drink water. That's how our city is so clean. Because it's just water everywhere. Water bottles. We made a statue out of water bottles. It's President Obama. We like that guy. Alec sat at that head of the institute desk. Literally my aesthetic. That was the most beautiful scene in all of Shadowhunters. Literally, just him sat at the desk for head of the institute. How does he look so good sitting down at a fucking desk? How were you born with that? How are you born with that gift? That talent of looking amazing while being sat at a fucking desk? While looking down at a tablet. I sold my soul for the wrong reasons. And if that wasn't enough, him sitting down, if that wasn't enough, the boy then stands up. And his tall ass, his fucking Bigfoot tall looking ass, fucking starts walking. And listen, I never thought I'd want to see somebody walking so much, but him walking, I think I could die happy now. Like, that's how crazy. I don't know what it is. It's just the way that he walks. He walks with a fucking purpose. Because he knows his purpose. I just spit everywhere. His purpose is to be head of the institute. He knows he runs this shit. So when he walks, he's like, yeah, I'm bigger than all y'all. I'm bigger than all y'all. I just want you guys to know it. I know it. I just want to make sure y'all know it. I'm head of the institute. And I'm looking good while doing it. He's just walking. He's just walking. Am I that whipped? Absolutely. I would die for my boy. It's just, his legs. Let's talk about his legs. His legs. In those jeans. Absolutely. I agree. How many times are they gonna bring up Katarina Loss and not show her? I'm getting mad. Stop bringing up my girl and just not showing me. Like, show me. Proof where it didn't happen. Proof. Pics where it didn't happen. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Alec looking out for his boyfriend. This is the domestic shit that I signed up for. Yes, tell Izzy he hasn't been getting sleep because you've been there for 4 nights in a row. Maybe more than 4 nights. Maybe a year. God knows how long you've been there. When did you move in? I want this confirmed. When did Alec move in to Magnus's loft? When did Magnus's loft become Magnus and Alec's loft? When? Exactly when? What time? What second? Just when we thought we couldn't get another blonde in this damn show, Sebastian goes home, opens up that little closet he has, and what's in the closet, you ask? Sebastian. Sebastian and Sebastian are in the closet. Both Sebastians. Sebastian and clone Sebastian. They're in the closet. Clone Sebastian's punching poor little boy Sebastian, who I felt bad for. I felt bad for him. All he wanted to do was see his cousin. He got so close. He got so close. Too bad a Seraph Blade stopped him. Sucks. Anyways, as if I couldn't handle just one Sebastian, you had to handle 2 Sebastians this episode, and when he got loose, bitch, I don't know why, I was rooting for him. I was like, yeah, you go out this fucking clone Sebastian. You go out this burnt piece of toast. Go ahead. Go do it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And then when he got killed, I was like, nah, that was fucked up. He shouldn't have died. You should have added more suspense. He should have gotten at least a little bit closer. A little bit closer. You bring me Eileen, right? You show me Eileen. You confirm that she's gay, or she's bi, but she likes girls. You confirm to me that, and then you're telling me that she's gonna leave? I want Alec to have a fucking best friend. God damn it. Somebody just be Alec's friend. Why is it so hard for Alec to have friends? Get some goddamn friends. Like the boy that was behind Aileen when she first appeared. I know you didn't see it, but go back. Look at when Aileen first appeared. He's in the back. He's in the back. He's at the table. He has I think it's afro hair, but it's like curly as fuck, and he's beautiful. He shows up again. Okay, I'm going off. He shows up first when it's the Jace and Izzy scene where they go up. He's walking up the stairs. So if you want to go look at him, the man's beautiful, and I love him with all my heart. I need to know his name too. He shows up first there, and then he shows up again, just his back, which is, it's beautiful. Just his back, when Aileen first shows up, and he's at the little briefing table, and he's doing some shit. He looks beautiful, and I think he has a rune on his neck. And let me tell you, we're not gonna know who he is, because he's not gonna be a main character, and it's gonna hurt my heart, and I'm getting too attached now, because I want to protect him, but I don't know who he is, so I can't protect him if I don't know who he is. Sebastian gets home, and he finds out that Sebastian's missing from Sebastian's apartment. So Sebastian has to go find Sebastian, and kill Sebastian before Sebastian, outs Sebastian about being Sebastian. He's a nerd. It's confirmed that he watches all these stupid-ass movies, all these, like, chick flicks and comedy movies and all these movies, right? When he's about to tell the guy that framed him for the murder or something, he goes, I'm gonna tell the Shadowhunters and the Clave and all this shit. Why would you say that? Like, what was going through your head that you were like, I'm gonna tell this guy that I'm gonna tell on him, and he's gonna let me go? If somebody knows that they're gonna be in trouble and they're gonna be tattled on, bitch, I'm gonna do everything in my right mind to stop you from, like, tattling on me. And this guy's a fucking vampire, and he obviously can fight, considering I didn't know fucking Simon could fight, but I guess he could. So Simon, being Simon, I guess it was in his character, he goes, I'm gonna tell the Shadowhunters and the Clave, and you're gonna be in so much trouble. When you tattletale, you don't tell them that you're gonna tattletale. That defeats the whole purpose. You just go tattletale, and then you act like it wasn't you. So while he's yelling at this guy, all these other vamps are like getting ready to fight, but notice how when him and the main guy start fighting, nobody butts in. They're all just watching. Everybody was like, we're gonna kill you, blah, blah, blah. And then when they actually start fighting, nobody helps him out. They all just let Simon punch him. They just let Simon kill him. At one point, Simon stabs him, and the fucker steps down the pole. He stabs himself more, just to get closer to Simon, to which Simon cuts the pole, and then stabs him in the heart. Honestly, though, that was badass. I'm not gonna lie about that. That was cool. That was really cool, and I'm glad Simon got some little badass thing. But it was gross. It was gross. Like, if that happened to me, I wouldn't be able to move, because, like, hey, I just got stabbed, but, like, shit, dude. Also, Simon has his heart broken last episode, and he already has a whole episode to himself. While Magnus has been through some shit, alright? He's been through some shit, and the only episode he got, like, most of his fucking scenes with was, when he was being tortured. Ask me why I'm bitter. I just am. And Simon already gets a hand-to-hand fight scene. Well, stick-to-stick. That sounds gay. A hand-to-hand fight scene with sticks, and all we get is Magnus using magic. You know, at one point you get tired of watching Magnus using magic. I want to see him punch somebody in the damn face. I want to see my boy be like, alright, listen, I know you know that I can take you down with magic, but I also want you to know that I can take you down with these damn fists and these damn legs. I can choke you with these thighs. I'd let him choke me with his thighs. To be honest. Straight facts here, people. Straight facts. Not so straight facts. Straight? Mm-mm. When a vampire dies, they turn into glitter. So, in this world, Shadowhunters world, what if glitter is just dead vampires? How fucked up would that be? How fucked up would that be? And Magnus uses glitter. What if glitter is just dead vampires? And that glitter was nice. That was some gold glitter. That was a nice tint of glitter. Like, I wouldn't mind putting it on my eyes. I wouldn't mind having it everywhere for the next 8 years. So, confirmed, glitter is just dead vampires. How do you feel about yourself? I feel the same. I don't fuck with glitter. Glitter is the devil, which now makes sense because it's vampires. And vampires are clingy. I'm cracking so many fucking codes, it's just, I can't keep up. Clary has the nerve to ask if Simon is okay after Simon just killed a vampire. And honestly, I'm tired of her saying, I'm sorry, and are you okay? Like, what do you think? Do you think after everything you've done to me, I'm just gonna accept you're sorry? You literally don't love me the way that I love you. We're just friends, dating. That's really what this is. You love me in a friendly way, rather when I love you in a romantic way. You still love blondes, and I'm a brunette. And listen, I think I love blondes too. I'm not into redheads. So maybe we should both pit after Jace and see who he goes for first. Everything leads back to Jaimin because Jaimin should have been a thing. That shit would have been so cute. Sometimes I do wish that I was a vampire, because when Clary steps forward to, like, hug him or something, he bolts. And really, I wish I could run from my problems as fast as he does. I wish I could run from my problems, period. The Malik scene, bitch. The Malik scene. It was satisfying. Like, it was everything I wanted, and they didn't overdo it, and Harry's acting was, of course, Oscar nominating. Like, give him his fucking Oscar. I will write a strongly worded letter to the Oscar committee. Like, just a sentence. Where is Harry Shum Jr.'s Oscar? Magnus crying, dude. Like, it's hard not to cry when you see your boy in pain. You're just like, no, listen, you're beautiful. I want you to know that. Fuck, dude, he's been through so much shit. All I want is for him to be happy. Why won't they just let him be happy? And when he's getting rid of fucking Valentine, and Valentine says that shit where it's like, smells like Downworlder here. Yeah, dude, I love the smell of Downworlders. They probably smell like peaches and cream and candy and sweet and blood and sweat, and it's just great. Downworlders smell like hard work. Downworlders, we get the job done. It's bad, but when he was zoning out, and then it was Alex saying like, Magnus, and he zones back in, that little thing where he's like, he's like, oh, he's like, oh, well, hello. That was so cute and so heartbreaking. All he said was, well, hello, and my heart broke. Alex just throws his shit anywhere. He's that type of roommate. He just throws his clothes wherever he feels like it. But I'm gonna let it slide because he helped his boyfriend, and I'm here for domestic boyfriends talking and being healthy and communicating, because that's what boyfriends do. They communicate and they love each other. Yes, Malik, go. I know I wanted Malik to say I love you. That first scene when they said I loved you, so cute. The second scene, so cute. But now I just feel like Alex just saying it to say it. Like, I mean, ooh, this is gonna sound really bad. I'm getting tired of him saying it. Like, he just says it. He just says it to say it. That's what I feel. In this situation, he says, I love you. And I know something's wrong. Like, alright, okay, yeah, you love him. We get it. We get it. You love him. We know. We get it. You're dating Magnus Bane. Oh, you're so cool. You are pretty fucking cool, dude. You're, like, amazing. Does Alec know how cool he is? Somebody tell him how cool he is. That's just my opinion. I know. You guys have different opinions. You've said that very loudly. You've yelled at me. But I just think Alex says it way too much. I get it. It's his first a relationship, a real relationship, because Lydia, that wasn't a real relationship. And he's saying it, I guess he's saying it because he wants Magnus to know, yeah, dude, I love you. Just know that I love you, because yesterday I said I love you, so today I say I love you. At 12 a.m., he probably wakes up in the middle of the night and, like, shakes Magnus awake. He's like, hey, I love you. Like, Alec is probably that extra. Anyways, I just hope he tones it down a bit. You can't just say I love you in every single situation, just except for it to go swimmingly. Like, calm down a bit. Just calm down with the I love you. Like, you could say I care for you, or I'm worried about you, or there's other ways you can say I love you without saying I love you. Just know that. I hope Alec knows that. There's other ways to say I love you rather than straight up saying I love you. Like, I'm worried about you. Like, there's so many ways. Come on. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to leave until you talk to me. Yes, Alec, be stubborn. Talk to your boy. Absolutely, yes, I agree. When things get crazy, don't push me away. I love reused, like, lines. I love them. I love them. When they're used in the same situation, but a whole different scene, and it's the same line with the same pair, it's so smart. And just thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you, Malik, for showing me what true love is. When they pan out and it shows Magnus sitting on the chair, and then Alec kneeled down in front of him, the size difference. Oh my god, Magnus is so small. Magnus is so small. Alec looks so big. Like, Alec is a big boy. And Alec got a butt now. I don't know where that was, season 1 and season 2A. But now my boy got a butt? What? Where? Since when? Hey, dating Magnus Bane does shit to you. Dating Magnus Bane, you gotta get those squats in. You gotta keep up with Magnus. Make sure nobody steals him away. Nobody can steal him away. Magnus is in love with Alec. I'm in love with Alexander. Yes, you are. Anyways, Alec is huge compared to Magnus, and their height difference is just my kink. And Alec has a booty now. Alright. I'm here for Alec and his booty. I've always been here for Alec and his booty. Even when it was just a little pudgy booty. First his tum-tum, now his booty. Now his little pudgy booty. Alright. I'm glad my boy's working out in all areas. I felt bad when the real Sebastian died. No lie. I guess you didn't feel bad when the real Sebastian died? I know, they lost Valentine. That pissed me off too. How do you lose Valentine? I get it. The guy had his family, it was like, kidnapped or some shit. But how do you just let people onto this mission? You gotta let the people closest to you onto this mission. Like, you lost Valentine. You lost Valentine. Like, he's gone. He's not in your custody anymore. He's gone. He's free. We're all gonna die. Because y'all wanted to just portal him there. Just portal him. Because nothing can go wrong with a portal. How you just gonna let Valentine go through a fucking portal and expect it to go well? Izzy and Jace on the other side, and they're looking, they're waiting, and when the last two guys come out, they're like, fuck. 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 I would have just been like, yeah, y'all been pranked. You thought we were actually bringing Valentine? No. Of course not. Still at our institute. Pranked. They better not blame Magnus for that shit. Y'all were lucky enough to be graced with his damn presence. Don't be blaming shit on him just because he's a downworlder and he was the one that made the portal. It had nothing to do with him. All y'all had to do was walk through. Y'all couldn't even walk through the damn portal. Y'all lost him. And it was on you, not on Magnus. Okay, now this is where we get serious. Book stands were mad because at the end of the episode, they made Sebastian a demon. Which is funny because it wasn't a fucking demon. He was burnt. Wasn't he burnt in a fucking fire? He was burnt to a damn crisp. He was a damn burnt piece of toast. That's what happens when you get stuck in a fucking fire. You get burnt. It wasn't a fucking demon. Why were you saying demon? Because he had black eyes? You expect his eyes to be fully functional after getting out of a fucking fire looking like that with his skin? God! Shadowhunters is over party? Really? That is one of the saddest hashtags I've ever seen. Y'all just petty. Y'all want the show to be exactly like the books. If you want the show to be exactly like the books, just read the fucking books again. Close your eyes. Read the book. Imagine the sentence in your head. Anyways, I don't know what episode we're on anymore. Was this 15? Season 2 of... Dude, we have 5 episodes left. Oh, bless.
And that's what you missed on
that shadow hunting show. How disrespectful. I hate my job. Is this a joke? I don't know what that means.